Hi, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for coming in. For those of you that join later, welcome. Thank you for watching this. My name is Cindy. I am at Simply Cindy. I am a psychic medium. I love doing astrology. That's my passion. I am a hypnotherapist or an herbalist, like you name it, I've done it, right? Tarot is something that's always been with me. Um, I can say that. I'm very good at it. Just for the longest time, I had two other channels, Indigo Tarot and Your Indigo Path. Had a lot of followers there. They love tarot. I had stepped away from that and was doing a lot of mediumship, hypnotherapy, herb stuff, a lot of healing stuff. So during the time of all of our healing, of all of our growing, I had not been called back to do Love Tarot. And then I saw that there was a whole bunch of other Love Tarot, right? But this is something that's really special to me. This is not something that I do all the time because I find love, whether it's romantic or friendship or partnership or whatever, very important. Is it the most important thing for me? Not. I've learned through my journey that integrity has more uh, light, power, whatever thrust behind it. So, uh, I haven't, for that reason, I haven't been called to do it. I haven't, I've been, my journey has been on in another way, but my journey finally with my heart has intersected at once again with tarot. And because I know everybody love tarot, I wanted to do something for everyone for this channel, just to let you know that I feel you, I see you, and I want to help if I can provide any help, guide you in that. For those of you that have never seen me, I don't sugarcoat, and I pretty much, like everything else, go really, really deep. I am more of a tarot reader and not an oracle reader. I think it's that Virgo side of me that wants that order. But if you've seen me before, you know I'm not really an oracle reader, but I thought, well, why not pull these cards? Right? So I will start, when I start with a sign, I'm going to probably pull an oracle and then see what the theme is, see what it is that can help you. So my intention is to get everybody some clarity, those who listen, those who understand, those who are ready. If you're not ready, you're not going to hear it, right? I can tell you over and over and over again in 50 million different ways, but if you're not ready, you're not ready, right? So what I ask everyone to do while I'm doing this is please take a deep breath, center yourself, and open your heart. Because I am not one that interferes in energy. If you don't let me in, I won't go in. I'm not going to force myself in anybody's energy. Okay? So, Eagle says, I'm excited. Thank you for doing this. I'm going to go make myself a nice drink and relax. Absolutely. Everybody go make yourself a nice drink and relax while I start saying all this stuff. But it is important if you want and if you're joining, to open that heart of yours, open that chakra, heart chakra of yours, take a deep breath, relax. I will know some things. Your guides will be telling me whether I can make that public or not. My guides will be telling me, actually, will be telling me if I can make that public or not. So they're very good at that, at letting me know. Again, I will not force myself into anyone's energy. If your heart is open and you're receiving, I want to give you some clarity. I want to give you some healing, and I want to give you some, and I don't want to give it to you. I want to help with that, right? Help give you some growth, some clarity, some closure, some healing. Okay. So, yay, Kathy. Thank you for all the emojis. For those of you that want to join my membership, I have just started my membership. There are people that have joined. You get those 4 emojis. And we'll be doing stuff like this where I am going to be doing per sign for astrology and for tarot. Okay, like 1 month I'll do astrology, 1 month I'll do tarot, something like that. But this is where you get that extra stuff, and I'm trying to keep it at $4.99. I do not want to go to another level. I just want to keep it at $4.99. And you guys know YouTube takes half of that, so I think $4.99. If I can get 2,000 people, then that's what I'm working towards, so that we can do per sign, right? Because that takes a lot of time and a lot of energy. So I know my daughter did those. I love that. She did those emojis from scratch, like from scratch. Like she drew them. She's really good. And I'm sort of a different reader. I understand time and space a little differently than everyone else. I understand dimensions a little differently than anyone else or other people, most people on YouTube tarot readers. But so I know that this card, think of Schrodinger's. Is it Schrodinger's? Why can't I say that word? Schrodinger's cat? Yeah. It's the space of what is this card? It could be any until we turn it over and observe it, right? So, because I have that understanding, it doesn't matter whether I shuffle or not, the card that it's supposed to be is supposed to be. Because that is my intention and focus, and I know that there's magic in this world. So, those of you that see me later, I know you've been through hell. Not just in life, like hell in your heart. Just amazing that you still, some of you, have your heart open. Amazing. There's no reason why you should have your heart open, but you do. Amazing, amazing souls. Those are the souls I'm talking to. Not the ones that want to be like, oh, what's my next date? What's my. No, that's not who I'm talking to. I'm talking to the warrior souls in love. This tarot, the spaces I'm looking at is not for the weak. It's not. This is my beautiful Virgos. I don't know, Virgo. I'm hearing it's time. Like, it's time to relax that heart. It's time. You know what? I feel like for you Virgos, I'm feeling like love is coming a different way. And this is just the next part of it is the romance. I feel like, wow, I'm feeling like y'all have learned that, that no, you've been reminded that love is not just the romance or romantic love. Like you've really got to expand your love with in other types of relationships. And that helped you understand yourself better. This is the way you wanted to do it. And now it's like it's rounded back to the romantic part, which is something you always knew that was going to happen if you've been doing the work. That's not for every Virgo, but that's for some Virgos. Okay. I just want to really. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all are being precise. Let's look. There you go. Loosen it up. You can't control it. You've learned that already. You're very powerful and have a lot of powers, but you don't want to control this. Here we go. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Good luck, Virgo. Here is what your higher self is trying to say to you to help you understand. Illuminate the shadow. Focus on a solution. Okay? Let's look. Simplify the issue. Focus on a solution. When we understand our shadow, we can fully appreciate the light. We must have both aspects within our spirit to have a meaningful life. This is so true. This is what I've tried to explain to you guys. You need to not ignore your shadow side. You need to work with it, understand it, incorporate it. Without darkness, how can one fulfill without darkness, how can one fully appreciate the beauty and simplicity of life in all its forms? Once we remove fear and personal doubt, it makes room for love, confidence, and motivation, reclaiming your personal power. Our shadow self highlights the need to place ourselves first. When we are stuck within our shadow side, we are unable to see the light of day. We become clouded and foggy with confusion, often forgetting gratitude and compassion through our own selfish moments. Illuminating the shadow is to fully understand our personality and subsequently understand the shadow in others, enabling us to be more considerate of another person's hardships and developing empathy with and compassion for other people. Right now, you are encouraged to illuminate the sections of your personality that are working against your situation. Accept that these challenges accept that these challenging aspects are a part of you. Embrace them, love them, and plan how to achieve a form of balance and make this part of your psyche ultimately work for you. Now is the time to focus on a resolution instead of just on the problem or challenge. How did you get here? Acknowledge your current circumstances and focus on how you can achieve a positive outcome. Now is the time to get your personality in line with conscious thought. Apply these balance characteristics to area in your life that could utilize these energies, such as leadership, communication, relationship, employment, and self talk with your spirit. Once you grow your understanding of your unique personality, you can begin to realign your life to nurture and support your goal and personal interests. Now, the shadow side of this is being narrow mindedness, ego driven, and cynicism. Okay. Here's the thing, Virgo. You are so used to, because you're talented and because you have these things, of seeing the answer or what you think is the answer, or you see I don't even think you see the answer all the time. You see the problem and you get fixated on the problem and you forget So, like, let me say this again. If you have a person that is what you consider broken, right? You will help them the way that you feel that they need to be helped, right? But you often forget, and that's a good thing because you are a Virgo, right? That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. What I'm saying is that you'll often forget about yourself, right? And so, probably for your lifetime, and probably for the last 4 years, um, you have been mm, kind of getting glimpses of yourself and doing better with yourself. But then you see these parts of you that you don't like, and you may want to ignore them. And what I'm saying is, those parts, those shadows, need to be loved too, need to be appreciated as well, and need that spirit that you have of loving yourself, even the bad parts of you, is going to help you incorporate them and make you more whole. That makes sense? Yeah, because for some of you, what you're going to be attracting if you don't do that is a faker. I just got that. Like, you need to be really intimate with yourself to be able to have the relationship that you know to be true, right? And it's not a focus for you to get a partner for all of you. Um, and you know you've had to work on some things, but I'm trying to get you to go deeper. Okay? So illuminate the shadow. Let yourself be your true self. Okay? Here we go. What's in your first position for love? Here's you. Queen of Swords. You have been through it. You have had loss. You've had more than one loss. You've had more than one love loss. Romantic, family, friends, jobs, situations. Like, it's a lot of loss that you've had. But you've come out of it with grace. You've come out of it with the beauty that the Queen of Swords has. Sorry, Queen of Swords, right? She is still graceful. She is wise. She is she's beautiful. What I'm seeing is, like, because you've had so much loss and because it's been so serious for you for so long, you've forgotten how to enjoy things, how to have joy in your life. I'm almost feeling a little bit like that Gemini, where it's like, I don't, I don't, I know that there was joy sometime. I know that there was happiness sometime. And I don't know that I want to let myself go. Because to you, it's like a release or letting go of control. Like, I don't know if I want to do that just so that happiness can come in. Just so that, like, is the joy in the happiness worth it? Or can I just live like I've been living, very strict, very walled up? But some of you are like, well, if I tell myself the truth, I've experienced loneliness with this. Yeah. And some of you, I feel like I was there for everyone when they were falling apart, and no one came to help me. So is it even worth it? That's what I'm feeling with this Queen of Swords. What's crossing you is the Justice. Wow. Look at that. You will. You will get justice. Those things that you're dreaming of, those ways that you want and are trying to decide whether they're worth it, those things that happen to you, I don't know who's thinking of this because I'm seeing it as a karma, and there's a karma bag. Like you're holding a karma bag. This is so weird. I'm seeing a karma bag, and I'm seeing that everything that happened to you, the things that people did to you, the traumas that you had, the loss that you had, the losses that you had, um, the relationships that went wrong, the way that you were always there for people. That was all karma being put in your bag. And you're thinking that that bag is closed and you've done your karma. I'm seeing it very differently. I'm seeing that that karma was a like you haven't received your gifts. Karma goes both ways. It doesn't mean good or bad. It means both. Like you have done the work and now you haven't allowed yourself. Yeah. Yeah. You haven't allowed yourself because you went so deep and so dark. That's why the shadow. That's why the shadow card. Because you went so deep. You went to hell. You've come back and you're serious. And you have this aura about you. And you're not to be messed with, right? You have a Santa bag full. It's full and it wants to like come out. But because you're so serious, it won't come out. It's beginning to. What's crossing you is this justice. Know that as the Queen of Swords, as you saw it and as you come out like this, you're going to receive justice. Uh, I'm seeing a whole bunch of ways that y'all receive justice, but you're going to receive justice. That is what's crossing you. You are going to see it. I'm excited because I'm seeing like you are going to see it. All right, what put you in this position? The Eight of Pentacles. Sorry, the Seven of Pentacles. All these opportunities, you didn't miss it. You didn't miss the opportunity. If something came to you, you worked hard on it, right? If someone came to you, if an opportunity came to you, like you didn't miss it. You were like, I may not understand it and I may not even believe in it, but I'm going to do it. And all this hard work put you in this position. You're like, and I'm not talking about like just material stuff. I'm talking about your emotions too. Like, I don't understand why I have to go through this, but I'm going to go through it. I don't understand why I've had all these losses, but I'm going to do it. I don't understand why, like, you may not have understood it, but you knew innately to go through it. And that hard work has put you in this position to get your justice. And by justice, I don't mean something bad's going to happen to anybody else. It could, but I don't mean that. I just mean you're going to get what's owed to you. In love. I heard very loudly. Don't forget to say in love. In love. Okay? So from now until the end of the year, wow, you have the wheel. You have the wheel of fortune. You cannot go wrong. You can't go wrong, Virgo. You can't go wrong. You cannot go wrong. You have the wheel of fortune. Whatever you decide to do in love, it's going to open up for you. You're going to be at the right place at the right time. You're going to meet the right people. You have the right relationships. You have the right friendships. You have the right time that you're spending with people, with situations, with whatever you're doing. Because I'm seeing you do a lot of things, but you have the wheel of fortune, and you're going to see it, and then from now until the end of the year. Now, what's your higher self trying to tell you? You have the Page of Swords. So remember, you cannot control this. You've learned to go with the flow. Continue to go with the flow. The reason I say this is because if you intuitively think that something's coming right now and it doesn't show up at the exact moment that you thought it was going to happen, or that you were supposed to, you heard this message incorrectly because of your abilities, or if you saw this person that tried to come on to you and you didn't act like, if you didn't see it the way that you thought you saw it, or if it doesn't come in the timing that you think it comes, I'm hearing timing. Understand that there are delays for a reason, and don't mistrust yourself. Don't not trust yourself. Okay? You're part of the wheel, and you will get justice, and you will understand a different way. Okay? And this is all because of your hard work. Okay? But your higher self is saying, I know that you have a memory of losses, of things not going your way. So when it doesn't happen, don't mistrust yourself. You need to still have faith in yourself. Because for a couple of you, there's some things that are going to go on that are a little bit later than you think should be, right? So your time is going to be off just a little bit. Yeah. Now, whew, excuse me, in January, I'm almost crying. I'm so sorry. You're about to realize that you are healed where you thought you were broken. You're about to realize that. You're about to understand that you walked away a long time ago and you have just held this. That's what I see with the Eight of Cups in January. Again, that time frame can move, but you're about to know it yourself. Like you've already done it, you just didn't realize you did it, and you still think that you're there and you're not there. You're not broken like you thought you were. You are so much more healed than you think you are. And you will see this in January. You will understand. I don't even know how to explain this. You will understand that you are not in that space anymore. You will be letting something go. You will be seeing a different way. You will be and it doesn't mean like, oh, I'm going to envision. It means like life is going to show you that you're not there. There's no more loneliness. There's no more heartbreak. There's no more suffering for the loss. I'm not saying you won't honor your losses and you won't always remember them, but it won't hurt anymore. Okay, what is your fear? Of course, the Five of Cups. How much more loss do I have to take? How much more? How much? When can I get over this? I've done everything I'm supposed to do. Am I ever going to let this go? Is this ever going to stop hurting? That's just a fear. It's just a fear. It will. You're about to see it. Yeah, you're about to see it. With the Justice, with the Wheel, with the Eight of Cups, with the Page of Swords, you're about to see it. Okay? Now, if you have a partner, how's your partner seeing you? If you're single, how's the universe interacting and seeing you? You have the Ace of Pentacles. You are so solid, much more than you think you are, and you are so like clear-headed. You just have been holding on to these emotions that you didn't realize you're through. Almost like you're expecting it to continue when it doesn't need to continue anymore. Does that make sense? Um, the Ace of Pentacles tells me you are at a solid start. I think a lot of you do feel this. Like you feel like, pardon me, you feel like my outer world is showing me that I'm solid, that I'm in a good space, right? And I'm seeing some starts begin. But it's almost like, am I ready? Is this still hurting? Do I need to go back in and work on it? Like, no, you've already done the work. You already did the work. You're at a solid start. You can do, like, your dreams can come true now, especially with love. You just haven't made the choice whether you're ready for somebody to come in or not. That's all. And that somebody doesn't deserve to have you have your heart in your past if you want all of their heart. So in January, it looks like that will happen. Now, in your ninth position, which is the outer realm, the things that are manifesting coming towards you on your path, you have the Hangman. This Hangman is you putting yourself in that position, you wanting to take it slow, you trying to make sure that you don't mess it up this time and trying to control it. You cannot. I hope you learn through all of your losses that you cannot control it, that you aren't meant to control it. In your higher self, you absolutely can control it. But while you're here, the aspect here, the reincarnation here, the person, the body, the soul, the mind is not meant to control it. You can guide it, but you're not meant to control it. So this is the energy coming for you. This can change, but this is what I see right now. It's too controlling. You're going to stop yourself. Don't do that. Don't wait for the exact right moment to take an action or take a risk or say yes when somebody asks you out. They're not asking you to marry them. They're just asking you out. Go to dinner. See what's up. Take a chance. If you don't like them, you never have to see them again. Okay? The 10th position, the overall position, you have the Hermit. So this month, I see that you are trying, because this is what you're used to, is being the hermit from all of your losses, right? You're used to doing it on your own. You're used to isolating yourself. This has been the theme for a while. This is the theme this month. But I see that you're coming out of this with with this card here. I see that this hermit can change. This is just a habit of protection. This is like guarding yourself and making sure everything's okay. And you're just used to that. You've been used to that. That's become a habit. But I see you walking away from that space. I see you changing this. Okay? But know that when you need to isolate, let me just say, when you need to take a break, understand that while you're in the break within you, because you should honor yourself, trust what's coming up. You don't always have to work on a problem, but understand the wisdom that's within you. Work on that shadow side. Okay? So that you can understand your light better. Does that make sense? Good luck. I'm so proud of you, Virgo. You've got a lot of things coming. You've got a new way of coming, like a new phase in your life trying to form. Don't stop it by trying to control it. Flow, flow, flow. All right. Well, that's the end of the 6. Tomorrow I will do the next 6. Thank you so much, everybody, for staying on here. I know it's late for some of you. Thank you for all of the likes, the shares, the subscribes. Let me know if you like this. I will be cutting these down tomorrow. Don't know that I'll be able to release all of them tomorrow, but I will be editing them down. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for staying here with me. Thank you for holding the energy. Thank you for giving me energy to like help it flow through. I hope this really helps. I hope you like this stuff. All right, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you, love you, love you. I will see you on the next one. Bye.